coming, Monica, so we could get those papers dropped off to my dad before his meeting. Oh, sure. It's just that it's freezing outside. But you know, somehow I always just feel smarter when we come over here to Space Tech. Oh, you're so funny. I'm so cold is what I am. Hey, what we need is them to whip up something a little warmer. I don't think that's exactly one of their priorities today. Huh. Wait a minute. What are they working on over there? Monica? No. Oh, come on. Let's just take a peek. Erin, whoa, look at this. And you said they weren't working on something for warmer days. What is it? It's something about sand. Erin, sand means beaches. Beaches mean warmth. Monica, you don't know what kind of sand they're working on. This is Space Tech. What I do know is when there's sand, there's not snow. That's not always the case. Well, it is in my world. Let's see what else they're working on. Monica, I don't think we should be touching this. Oh, come on. What could go wrong with making a little sand? I'd like to make a little sand. I'd like to see how they do it. Oh, this shouldn't be too hard. I'm sure we can do this, Erin. You do miss the warm, sunny beach, don't you? Well, yeah. With science, maybe we could bring the beach to us. Well, what does it say? Yeah, this is why you and I are friends. It looks like they've got most of it worked out. We only need a couple of ingredients. Everything in me is screaming, don't do this, Erin. But what do we need? We Imagine Friends, we have a fun experiment for you to do with your parents' permission. And this experiment is an easy way to make your own moon sand. And you only need 2 simple ingredients, all-purpose flour and baby oil. So what do you say? Let's see if we can make our own moon sand. And first up, we need 4 cups of our flour. And let's pour that in. So let's pour it into our bowl, like so. And then we need a 1/2 cup of our baby oil. So let's squeeze that and fill until it gets to reach the half mark. Almost there. Just a little bit more. And there we go. And now, let's pour it in. Woo! Time to get mixing. All right, let's start mixing it in. And we'll stir. Get the edges. Look, you can start to see the clumping of our sand. All right. Now, to get our hand in it. This is when it gets even more fun. It's actually getting in there and playing with it. Oh, it's so soft. And so then you can take it and clump it together and then break it back up into your sand stage. It kind of feels like the Kinetic sand, how you know it will stick together and you can do things with it and then break it back up. Lots of fun. Ooh, and look at that. It's as easy as that to mix up your own moon sand and be your own scientist. And you can even try adding more oil if you want a clumpier sand, because that's what experiments are all about. Wait, what are you doing in my lab? Oh, us? We're just great admirers of your work. I really hope that you didn't touch anything. Monica, I think we better go. You know what, Erin? You're totally right. Let's go get our swimsuits. Great idea. Well, your swimsuits? It's like 17 degrees outside. How odd. Well, back to work. Oh, We Imagine Friends, I have a feeling we're going to be seeing more of Monica's sand experiment, don't you? But until then, let's show you some of the toys that we played with today. We have the Barbie fashion pack that has the doctor's outfit, and we have the science lab. We have been wanting to add this to our collection for some time now.
We picked up ours at Walmart for around $10. What do you say we take a closer look? Let's start with the fashion pack, and let's do it in a snap.
And there it is out of the package.
This outfit starts off with this really pretty purple sleeveless dress. It has white daisies all over it
with some polka dotting.
And it's just a slip-on dress with no Velcro, which makes it really nice just for everyday wear.
Or grab that lab coat to get down to business.
And with your lab coat, you can be anything you want to be, from a veterinarian, a medical doctor,
a scientist, whatever you can imagine.
And this pack also came with a stethoscope
for listening up close.
So this fashion pack, it offers a lot of playability. So now, let's take a look at the science lab. And
snap! And here's our lab out of the box.
So we have our stool,
we have our sink,
laptop,
test tubes,
and our Bunsen burner. And over here,
a place to hook our goggles.
Our drawers here are not real working drawers, but there is storage on this back side if you want to tuck away some of your supplies. And here's our laptop with like the periodic table, and it also has a place that will attach
to the top of our lab table.
So as far as our other supplies go, we've got our flask, we've got our beakers, and they are all removable and interchangeable. And speaking of interchangeable, so is our tubing. And our test tubes can also be moved around. And they can come out, and they can be set down here. And then we can take our other pieces. Let's see if that'll reach.
And rearrange them for the different experiments that can go on.
And if we want to take our flask and put it onto the Bunsen burner, we can do just like that. And of course,
safety first.
And it's nice to have these adjustable safety goggles. Well, there's the Barbie Science Lab and Fashion Doctor outfit. Have you found us on Instagram yet at We Imagine Workshop? There you can keep track of all the things going on here at We Imagine. And thanks for cooking up a little fun with us today. And we hope that you'll like, comment, share, and subscribe so you never miss out on any of the fun.
And make sure to whip up a little happiness and fun in every day.
Well, that's our collection for now. Until next time.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe. It's free. What can you imagine?